Hey guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to the channel. So guys, this is quite a shock, I have to tell you. I was expecting this Mo Tuesday to be kind of lackluster, you know. Mostly I was expecting this to be the announcement of the Fall Guys. But it seems that other things have gone in the way, and friends of the channel, Toy Habbits, have found some very, very interesting information that I wanted to share with you guys today. But definitely give Toy Habbits a like and a follow on both their YouTube channel as well as their website, toyhabbits.com. You guys will not regret it, especially with the news that's coming out today. But just before we get started, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification, so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Well, guys, without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what Toy Habbits announced today on their webpage. I think you guys will really, really be excited. Let's have a look. I was looking on the Canada Masters of the Universe Collectors Group, and honestly, the first thing that happened this morning when I was scrolling down was this announcement. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is absolutely huge. Friends of the channel, Toy Habbits, they are a great resource for toy news, specifically for Masters of the Universe all year round. As a matter of fact, they are up to date in pretty much everything. Definitely go over there and give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. Guys, this is exciting news. Let's click in here and take a look at what they have announced today. Yes, indeed, according to Toy Habbits, Eternia Playset pre-order info has been leaked. This is crazy. They have official images and pricing information. Guys, this is going to be exciting. So, the article goes on to say that Yo tengo el ponder for the win again, and special thanks to Danny for IG for the tip-off. He has the latest and greatest info on the Eternia MOTU Origins Mattel Creations playset in his latest IG post. So guys, why don't we just head over there and check out from the horse's mouth exactly what happened today. Looks like we have some absolutely new and official released pictures from Mattel. But these things seem to be leaked because these are not on MattelCreations.com or anywhere else as far as I'm concerned. They are right now only available on Yo Tengo El Ponder's Instagram page. And let's take a look at images that he's posted today on his Instagram. Okay, so this one we've already seen multiple times. This is, of course, the Eternia playset in all of its glory. We see all the standards here, all at the top of the main tower with, I believe that is a blaster at the top. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see the monorail, and again, it's beautiful. Apparently, it is a motorized monorail. It wasn't working at San Diego Comic-Con, but just by the way it worked, I mean, it would have to be motorized, right? I mean, why would they even bother with a track? I mean, it would be kind of lame to be pushing that around. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the original playset did have a motorized tram as well. Looking straight down from there, we can actually see the lion's head, which is the main focus of the main tower. To the right, we can see the depiction of Castle Grayskull with an actual prison layout. And to the right, we see the depiction of Snake Mountain in its glory. And that's looking fabulous. Oh my goodness. And if we scroll down, hey, who's that? It is indeed King Grayskull. And I believe that this is going to be the first rendition of King Grayskull in the Origins line. Wow, he's looking pretty badass, honestly. And he does actually really, really harken to the Masterverse toy that we've already received in stores. Surrounding here are 2 Griffin statues, along with what appears to be the Power of Grayskull on a pedestal. Wow, this is crazy. If we look carefully, we can see the 2 arms of Eternia. What are they for? Well, I guess we're going to find that out very, very soon. It appears that Skeletor has arrived in the front of Eternia, and this is a wonderful close-up of the Eternia playset itself. We can see some way more details on this particular shot. Look at the wonderful eyes. They don't look like stickers. They actually look like molded and painted details. Wow, that looks beautiful. Oh my god, that wonderful yellow, and they almost look like marbles. Incredible. I also love the airbrushing that's on the side here. Man, this is going to be beautiful. A wonderful set indeed. There is a drawbridge here, which is very cool, and you can actually see that there is a full mouth, the lower mandible of the lion here. This is very, very cool, man. Oh my gosh, this is great. I love the steps. They actually have pegs where you can actually put in different figures to make them look like they're walking up the stairs. Freaking incredible. Holy cow. Check it out, everybody. Those arms actually do come around and grasp, and literally scooping up anybody who's in the drawbridge of the main entrance, and it looks like if you're not careful, you literally will be devoured by the guardian of Eternia. Wonderful, man, that's crazy. I love this effect and the wonderful play features. So this is going to be great for parents and adults of all ages. The tram is very, very detailed. Holy cow. If I'm not mistaken, I think you actually can fit a full-sized figure into that tram. This thing must be pretty beefy. I mean, it must be at least the size of the cockpit of the Wind Raider. You can probably open that up and slip in a figure, and you can probably see them from the side windows as well. That is beautiful. Love it. Love the fact that it has a blaster turret on the side, and it looks like they have this wonderful motorized section here which actually travels along the tram. I really hope that they have a video to accompany this particular portion of the solicitation, because honestly I can't wait until we see exactly how this thing travels all over the entire Eternia playset. Here we have some details of Castle Grayskull's depiction, from the hidden aspects of Castle Grayskull all the way to the darker side of Eternia where Snake Mountain resides. This is just a beautiful landscape, and I really do love the way it's been all interconnected, you know, between the pieces of Eternia. We can see that this really is a true depiction of Castle Grayskull. If you remember in the Revelation series, King Grayskull says that there is actually a hidden door within the Castle Grayskull tower. So it's a wonderful nod to the history of this playset, and I love the fact that there is a prison which can be opened using this ball and chain. Just beautiful. Here we have a close-up of the Snake Mountain Tower. This is a wonderful depiction of the Snake Tower as it was probably in its prime, maybe even when it was alive. We can see here that it actually does look like a real life snake, and it's actually chained down with some sort of shackles. This is very, very interesting. I think that this is actually also in the original version of the tower, but from what people have been telling me, it's not exactly the same color, and it doesn't have a base like the way they've depicted it here. I love the way that they've sculpted in the serpent all the way up, and the crimson color that he's colored in is just gorgeous. I love the sculpting on the serpent's head as well. Those wonderful teeth, those yellow eyes, just beautiful. And of course, the purple, which is depicting the idea that this is Snake Mountain. You can even see wonderful tiny little details of additional snake heraldry embedded within the rocks, even some weapons which have been left there after a battle long, long ago. This photo appears to depict that, the snake head is animated. You can actually rotate, maybe with some sort of gimmick on the inside of the tower. Yeah, it looks like it actually moves around, and perhaps it tries to attack the tram or anybody getting close to it. Very, very cool. I can't wait until we see that in action. Wow, here we see that the reverse of Eternia is actually open-ended, very similar to the way Castle Grayskull, when you open it up, actually has a cutaway, and it really does allow us to see everything that's inside the inner workings of the tower. We can see the blaster at the top is there to be able to defend against flying attackers. Looks like there's an armory at the top. Maybe we can get some more pictures in there. We get to see a little bit more of the armory here. Oh, that's interesting. Check it out, everybody. It looks like they have a trophy of one of the Horde troopers, and they've actually taken his armor. They're using it more like one of those training dummies. I think that's very, very cool. We can see a crossbow. We can see some bayonets on an actual blaster. Very cool. There's the shield. Some sort of, I guess, gauntlet weapon. That's kind of cool. It's actually a full arrow firing gun. Holy crap, that's crazy. And I believe this was the crossbow that we saw earlier. Honestly, this is incredible. It's rich with detail. I love the armory rack. It really does make everything feel very, very real and more realistic than just their standard playset. Check it out. There's the joystick, which are all movement at the top. Very, very cool. And on the other side, there's an escape hatch from the prison itself, with a skull face depicting, of course, Castle Grayskull. And finally, we get to see the other side of Eternia, where you can literally walk up the walkway. Oh, this is another elevator gimmick, and of course, it harkens back to Castle Grayskull, but instead of being a pulley system, you actually have a winch. You actually winch this up, and the elevator goes all the way up to the top. Beautiful. And then, of course, if you don't have time for the elevator, you can just try to, climb the ladder. So much fun. There are depictions of stone columns with, it looks like shields embedded inside. I wonder if these actually come down, and then you can actually manipulate the arms with the apertures on the back. That might be cool. I guess time will tell. And if anybody in the comment section knows if that's true, please let me know. So this has been amazing, taking a deep dive and, of course, a closer look at Eternia itself. But I think what we've all really come for here is to find out what the details are in terms of pre-ordering this. So let's head back to Toy Habbits, where we can find out more details in the article written this October 4th, 2022. According to the article, it goes on to say that we now have information on the sale of Eternia Playset Origins. It will cost $550 plus $50 shipping in the USA. Oh my God. You will need a minimum of 5,000 backers to fully back this project. Okay, guys, so there we go. There's going to be a minimum of 5,000 backers to have this project completed. King Grayskull will be a reward for those who make the reservations in the first week. Wow. Now, I wonder if they're going to do what they've done with the G.I. Joe team and now with the Marvel team, where they give King Grayskull to everyone who's backed the project, not just those who backed in the first week. I think that would be a huge incentive for people, to get it backed in the first week, because if only people who back it in the first week get it, that would be very disingenuous of Mattel, and I think it would really piss off a lot of the fans, who want to back this and, of course, have that extra figure going forward. I really hope they don't make that mistake, only giving it to the first 5,000 backers. That would actually be... yeah, it would be a sore spot in people. Reservation period will start next week, October 12th, which is, of course, the 40th anniversary of the Master Universe, and, of course, He-Man's birthday. That's a lot of fun. The total length of crowdfunding is expected to be about a month, and the price shipping in Europe is yet unknown. It's also unknown what the price to Canada will be. So, guys, brace yourselves. This could be rough for a lot of us. Oh man. I gotta tell you guys, I'm torn. I am seriously torn. Looking at all those wonderful images, man, my mind is absolutely blown away. I cannot believe what is included with this wonderful playset. Absolutely stunning. I really have to tip my hat to the guys over at Toy Habbits. Michael, Larry, you guys are amazing. And of course, we do have to give special thanks to Tengo El Ponder. Definitely, guys, give him a like and a follow on his Instagram page. Man, what a wonderful treat and gift he's given us on this early Mo Tuesday. And with that, guys, now we have to get to the real part. $600 potentially plus tax in order to secure one of these things, and there needs to be a minimum of 5,000 backers. Oh my goodness. One of the only good things about this, but if those backers are successful within the first week, they will receive King Grayskull, everybody. Holy crap. It's a big one. It really is. But for $600, it might not be enough. And I'm hoping, just as it was with the WWE Classic Ring, I hope that there's some really good stretch goals to go along with this, because honestly, that $600 price tag is going to be a huge barrier to entry for many, many people. I really hope that they do deliver it with some really cool stretch goals, maybe extra figures, maybe an additional play feature, who knows, but something really has to give in this case. Maybe even a history book, I don't know. But I'm hoping for bigger and better things, because honestly, $600 is a huge ask, especially for international backers who, as we know, are already kind of miffed at the way Mattel Creations is right now. This is just one of those things that continues to evolve as time goes on, with exchange rates, with, different types of shipping options. Guys, I really hope Mattel figures out this, but before they actually start this campaign, because it's going to be really confusing as to whether or not people want to back this thing going forward. Guys, let me know in the comment section below. Are you interested in backing this? Because it looks absolutely amazing. The wonderful playset itself, as well as King Grayskull, just might not be enough. And are you looking for some amazing stretch goals to follow up with this? And is that really going to give you the incentive to back this $600 project? Or guys, are you pretty much fed up at this whole idea of crowdsourcing for these massive companies like Mattel and Hasbro, and you're just not going to be able to support them any longer, knowing that they continue to make these huge, big ticket items at inflated prices, and that's just not the way you want it to be anymore. You want to go back to retail and make sure that we can all have a chance of getting these, at least with the availability of multiple products on the shelves. Guys, please leave those comments in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.